I'm back with a video, and there's actually I'm kind of surprised because today I had a lot of issues with my server, and now it's back up and running. I do appreciate everyone who have been waiting, and now everything is up and everything is working fine. I had a couple of issues where the first issue was like, for example, this quest here. When you let me pause here. Before I continue, please hit the subscribe button, guys. To show support. I'm working really hard, and it's actually pretty late. As you can see, it's 2:20 again, and most of my videos always show you exactly what time it is. Hit that subscribe button, show a little support for not only for me, but for other people who have their own Final Fantasy servers up. Because I'm not sure exactly that. Sorry, I'm not sure exactly if you guys know. It actually takes a lot of fucking work. It takes a lot of our time out of the day. And we're actually doing this for everyone to enjoy. Like I mentioned in other videos, servers are different. You have different servers. People customize certain things. Like mine is pretty custom. I have a guy working with me. He's a YouTube follower, and he's basically helping me out with some things. And we're gonna get this server up and running. He has his own server as well. If he gives me permission, I'll also mention his IP address as well. I'm going to call him LH. That's his name. He actually helped me out with a couple of things, and got the server up and running. And we're working on some custom commands right now for the server. And basically, when you kill, for example, I just completed this quest, by the way. I had some issues with this fucking server. It was stressing me out. Playing and shit, and like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't get past, because when it happened, you'll do the quest, and there's like a cutscene. It'll get stuck. There's a command to release it, but it may cause other issues. But now, I have it working. I am amped. But now I kind of figured out how to get it resolved, and it works now. It kind of surprised me. The first issue I had, I forgot to mention in the beginning of this video. Basically, like, the NPCs were completely different. So, for example, you can watch some of my old videos. You probably wonder why. But if you haven't done it yet, hit the subscribe button, guys. Show support for everyone who is working really hard to get these servers up and running for everyone, and for you to enjoy, and so on. So basically, if you watch my old videos, he was not working, and they're not working even now, but you weren't able to see their actual names. So now, before it was like question mark, but now everything is accurate, and these monsters are still pretty strong. Let me just show you that these monsters still are aggressive if you get too close. Okay, they're aggressive by sight. So basically that works. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to test it. I haven't actually tested it yet, but let me go ahead and zone into this place here. I should try a new monster, but it's going to take some time. I'll do it tomorrow. Because right now what I'm working on is, in order to get to the area where I just zoned from, that's a pretty high level area. There's some pretty high level fucking monsters, but in order to get some gear, I may have like some custom, I don't know, I'm still thinking right now, some custom, if you go into the area where I just spawned or where I just zoned into, that, like I mentioned, that area is really fucking high level. Like, those monsters will probably one-shot you, or not one-shot, but like three-shot you and you're out. But basically what I'm trying to do is work on something to get you guys there. You can zone into that location, maybe with the code, or just typing in zone, for example, like this. It might hold on crash the server, but you type that, it'll take you there, and basically you can fight in that area. And then once you're ready to go home, you just type at and then home point. That's it. So that's going to be a function that will be available to players who are playing on the server. Right now it is not available, but it will be in the future. But in order to get that function, you have to kill some of these crazy motherfuckers here. So actually I haven't actually done it yet, but let me go ahead and equip my armor. Dark Knight. And as I mentioned in the video, a lot of the weapons here are working now. That's what I mentioned earlier. It takes a lot of time, and yeah, we're using this time in order. We're using our free time in order for you guys to have a good time playing on our server. So again, show some support. Hit that subscribe button and like button, and whatever it takes, just to show your kind of you acknowledging that we're actually working. You're actually having a good time with these servers, because now it's not only my server. There's some other servers as well. Like I played on, I forgot, Legion, I think, and there are a couple other servers I played on. And I decided I wanted to make my own because there were a couple of custom things I wanted to do. Okay, so we're up and loaded, and let's go ahead and try to fight this guy. I don't know if it's gonna work yet, but okay, so I don't have it yet. Let's just go ahead and add. There's so many bugs in my other server, or my other before I upload it, or sorry, before I update it. So basically, when I did that, key item, add key item. So now voice note. So basically, what happened before I updated is that when I typed that command, it would give me like some gil as well. Like it would give me the key item, and then it would give me 1,539 gil. I was like, what the hell? So it was buggy. So I had to update my server. So we can go ahead and spawn this guy now, and he's going to attack. I want to see if this actually works. If it crashes the server, I apologize, but we're going to try to kill this guy very quickly. And if you haven't seen my other video, if you check this out, this is the AF number 3, and as you can see, the stats are loaded. That's a freaking high level. Some high level stats over there. So, and that's basically just using my time to input that stuff, and even the armor shows up. At first, it wouldn't show up. Actually, when you type in add item, it wouldn't show up anything. It wouldn't even go into your inventory. So basically, I edited it to where it will show up in your inventory, and you're able to equip it, and it will give you the stats. You know, that took like maybe an hour, but I'm gonna have it up for other jobs as well. I'm also thinking about doing some other custom stuff. Nothing too custom, because it'll conflict with the they call it the client, and the client is basically like the core, like this here. When you load everything loads up here. And so basically, if it doesn't match with, if you make some custom command doesn't match, like for example, I want my warrior to have Kira, that's not gonna work, because the core will basically say no, fuck no. Oh, I made my Notorious monster stronger, by the way. This guy is fucking strong now. And that's just because, getting to 119 is not going to be a difficult task. But, in order to get like some higher level gear, you're going to have to be able to beat these monsters. At first, in my old videos, he was at, it's like ×2. But now he's ×3, because I think ×2 is pretty easy, because I was able to kill my red mage. Okay, he's almost down, and hopefully it gives me some key items. Let's see, does it work? A lot of experience points. So basically, we're going to work on this command here. It's still not working. Let's see, key items, did it give me anything? No, it didn't. We have all the maps, claim slips, no. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to do is when you kill that monster, he will give you a key item, and with that key item, you'll be able to do different things. It will allow you to, zone into certain areas. For example, like this one. So you can zone into this place here. And so if you look at my old videos, these characters had question marks as their names, but now they're showing up, so that gives us the opportunity to kind of make some custom things. For example, if you get an item, you trade her 3 of something that drops from these monsters here, you can get some special items to spawn from different monsters. But the only problem with this area is not functional. So for example, if you go, all this stuff shows up now, the question marks. Let me go ahead and type speed, because it's going to take forever. I'm about to wake up early. So for example, you come here, nothing happens. I don't know if anything happens in retail, but these guys are aggressive. Huh, he's not attacking me. Let's see. He is incredibly tough, but he's not attacking me. That's bizarre. Oh, he's attacking me. Okay, so he still works. Yeah, so basically when you come here, I could probably just copy some of the files from the other from the original zone. I'm gonna try that maybe on my day off. Yeah, basically this zone here, when you come here, just kill some monsters, get some I don't know if I'm gonna have like some special currency, what do you call it, courier, if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but you come here, just kill, and but you won't. So maybe this area here, you be able to type in the commands and you can zone into this place, but you have to have a key item, and so on. And every time you zone here, it'll charge you maybe some gil or something that you worked hard to get. And after that, yeah, we're thinking of some things right now. We'll get this, we'll get it up and work. Cause I mean, I want to play on servers where I can actually fight some monsters. You know, especially monsters you go on Google or you go on the Final Fantasy Wiki site. You see some pretty cool monsters you want to check out. So that's going to be possible on this server, and you know, hopefully in the future that will happen. In the near future. What I have been doing, just so players can test things out, is I've been allowing them to. I've been giving them level 119 armor, not the highest level, but at a level to where they have something strong, and then they can actually work up from there. I may do it to the next, because I've only given it out to maybe 3 or 4 people. I may do it for the first 10, just so that they'll have something to work. They have something to basically start off with, and if they want any other jobs, then they have to level up the other jobs themselves. That's basically what I'm doing right now. Like the first 10 callers gets like a free prize, but no, I'm doing the first 10 people who sign up to this server and actually communicate with me will get the high. Sorry, I'll set their character at level 99, and 2, I will give them level 119 armor with the nice weapon. Again, not the highest weapon, maybe like the first or second stage of the if I'm gonna pronounce this correctly, Imperium weapon. So basically, if you go to the site here, let me go back to Google. Sorry guys, let me go to Google and let me show you exactly what I'm referring to, because it's hard. It's better to show you than actually try to give you advice without actually showing you anything to refer to. So basically, if you go on this website here and you say, okay, I'm going to choose a job and a weapon. So let's say, for example, yeah, this stuff here works. I believe this here works as well. Let me check it out. Relic. Let me find my dark. Okay, so dark is actually right. I may do ninja next, or but everything looks the same. I want to kind of customize some things, like just a different look. Okay, Dark Knight here. So this is what. Okay, so no, it's a little different. So I guess the armor that I have is a little different from what is being shown here. Ah, this one here, artifact number 3. I believe some other servers have it. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll get this up and running for you guys. But if you go down, and you can actually see that my dark actually has this here. So if I go here, number 3, and that's the highest level, then we just go back to our game, and it will show that I'm equipped with that armor. So what I may do is give you a choice, because I've actually edited only for dark. I need to go to the other jobs, but basically what you can do is that, sorry, I'm watching cops there, and what you can basically do is you can just choose, for example, if you want the base, you know, level 119 armor for the paladins, let me know, I'll give you that. So your character 99 with a sub job, and then just get busy fighting different monsters and getting those key items. That's what we're working on now, and then you can get to the higher level places, and then once you obtain, no, I'm sorry, once you're able to fight in some of the higher level areas, then you will get special items or something, I don't know. And actually these areas here, I've actually made most of them available, these here. So for example, you're actually able to spawn into here now. But again, I will make some changes to where you have to have a certain key item in order to fight fight certain monsters. Does it work? Oh shit. Sorry. Let's see here. I know it works for sure. Yeah, so we're here. These guys probably won't talk to you. They're antisocial, I guess. But everything works. There's a blank spot there, nothing. There's actually one monster I set up here, and you're able to spawn him by killing some of the mobs here, some of the monsters, and what you want to do is with some of those drops, you're able to spawn certain monsters and get certain drops. But it's going to require a lot of time. I don't know if that's what you guys want. Some people want it, some people don't want it too easy, but they don't want it too difficult as well. So what I may do is require one item that's going to drop from some of the monsters here, and then you will be able to spawn some monsters and get some higher level armor. Sorry, my game is running a bit slow here. I have a lot of shit open. So for example, I kill this monster now, nothing's going to drop. I believe because I flushed my database, but I copied some of the character files over so that if you have set up characters here, they will still be here, even though I flushed the database. So nothing's going to drop yet. I believe I edited it, or I can't remember. Okay, he put me to sleep. No, he didn't. Okay, so nothing dropped. So basically I can edit that. It's not too difficult. I'm going to work on that over the weekend. I'll have a lot of time in the future, but right now we're trying to get this server to the point where you can get your armor and whatever. Okay, so he went down, and there is nothing coming into my box here. Oh, this guy's aggressive too. At first he wasn't. There is one monster I set up somewhere over here. Where is that guy? I set one monster up, and you're able to spawn him with some drops. But we'll get to that point later. But I just want to show you how this actually works. I can't remember exactly where this guy is. He's over here. Let's see. There's a question. Oh no. There's a question mark somewhere. Maybe over here. Yeah, it's right over here for sure. Okay, so this question mark here. Okay, so I set this up already, and what the server's going to tell me is that it's missing. So warning, you're missing this here. So what I've actually done, let me go ahead and move this shit out of the way here. I apologize. I set this up a long time ago. So basically what I'm going to do is just show you how this works here. It's not too difficult. Again, it's just really time consuming. You have to go into the database and look for the monster's name and the location where he zones on the internet, and then you kind of set it up that way. It takes a lot of fucking time, but it's fun. You know, it's challenging, but it's just using a lot of my time right now. So what I'm going to do is just show you how this works. Right here, question mark number 5. There it is. I made this a long time ago, and then what I'm going to do is just drag it into my folder, my new folder. Sorry, I sound a bit tired. I am sick. I apologize, but let me go ahead and go to the zone here. Show you how this works. I'm kind of going brain dead right now. Zones. Go to this place here, and NPC says missing, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it there. So now when we touch it, it's gonna give you a command. See? And then, so basically, what we need for this is we're going to go ahead and try to find the right items. So I made this command here. So we need this here has item this, and what we're going to do, and then we trade this. So we need item quantity. We need this. So as you can see, just to show you exactly what I'm working on. Sorry, I'm a bit sleepy right now. I apologize, guys. I really apologize. I sound like a stuttering fool. This actually doesn't work, but I can get it working, but get back to that later. Okay, so what we're going to do is go ahead and get this. We have it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and trade it. See, and he spawns. It's Notorious monster. So this is the small things I'm working on. This guy is actually pretty fucking tough. I remember I fought this guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off God mode. So he's 140. So there's little monsters like these. You'll be able to get like certain drops, like maybe earrings or something. I'm gonna maybe do it really close to retail, but there will be some custom drops. You know, I don't want to make it not too similar to retail, but you want to kind of work your way up to those high level areas where you can get the AF3, and then from that point, there may be like a really hard boss fight. That's what I'm trying to work around, like an in-game boss. And if you watch some other videos, man, one monster is really fucking tough. I mean, these guys and his little trolls, what you call them, these guys are fucking casting like back-to-back like crazy spells. And just check out that video. I can't remember his name offhand. I'm like really fucking tired, but that guy is really fucking strong. So I can find his name. He's really fucking tough. I might die. I'm looking for that boss's name. This is pretty fucking epic. So that's what I was looking here. The hardest bosses, I can't remember. So Leaping Lizzie, but it's not hard at all. That's fucking comedy. So 119 plus. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the other window over here, but I want to find that boss because I can't remember his name. Is W-A? I forgot. I can't find this guy's name, but if you look at some of my old videos, he's there. I mean, that guy just fucking goes ballistic, and he summons all these fucking monsters, and you definitely cannot solo that. You go down in a heartbeat because these small little soldiers, they cast these like burst 2 and shit like over and over again, like non-stop, and they cast like there's all kinds of shit. It's really hard to kill that guy. So with those kind of monsters, I may make them a bit like really strong, and then maybe if you kill them, I don't know if it's possible. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna test it out one day. I'm gonna call it God Gear, but it may be like, for example, let me go ahead and show you that while I'm killing this fucking guy. But it's gonna be God Gear. Once you get it, all the stats will be max. Like, I don't know if it's possible, like 999 whatever. Like you have that God Gear, and that's just pretty much the legendary gear that you're working toward. And if you want to go back and level up other characters, that is possible as well. So that's kind of my mission, my goal, to make it a little different from retail, but you'll have a lot of fun. And it's similar to retail, but not too similar, because you don't want... It's like watching a movie. You know exactly what's going to happen. So you want things to kind of change up a bit, but you want to be aware of the changes so that you don't get lost and you don't need to ask people for help. It's kind of like you're still walking in a straight line, but it's kind of on a different street. Or sorry, you want to reach the same goal, but you're trying to reach that goal on a different street instead of driving down your normal highway. You want to take the streets this time. So that's basically what my goal of the server, or my goal for the server. I'm like really fucking tired, guys. I really apologize. As you can see, this monster spawns, and I'm working on monsters not only in this area, but monsters also in other high-level areas like this one. And we're still fighting this guy. I mean, I have the highest level AF armor, so he's not going to do a lot of damage to me to where I need to cast magic and shit. But as you can see, these guys work, and that's what we're working on. And other than that, guys, thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, please feel free to check out my Facebook. And any questions or anything, I will definitely get back to you. Let me just go ahead and share my Facebook page here. I don't want to show you people's pictures here, but basically this is my Facebook page over here. I have a couple of Facebooks, and just go ahead and check me out. The people who actually they added me were people who are kind of interested in finding out about the server and what my goal is. And I gave you just the gist of what I'm going to work toward. I do have a regular job, and it's really difficult sometimes, but I stay up late and just drink extra coffee the next day just to get this shit up and running. But let me know if you need my IP address. It is on this Facebook page, and they are in some of the comments on some of my YouTube videos. Just let me know if you have any questions about the server. Only thing we're asking for is just hit that subscribe button, and that'll be pretty much it, guys. You guys take care, and we're gonna go ahead and conclude this video. and we'll see you tomorrow. And what I'll do, I'm going to show you just some things. What I may do is equip my red mage with the AF3 armor, and I may fight like something like a tough monster. I'm going to edit the monster and make him a bit stronger. This guy is pretty strong. This is not even the highest level area. This guy's freaking strong. You know, for its level. If I take off some of the armor, if I'm a lower level, for example level 80, it's going to be a lot tougher. So you'll be able to access maybe this area at level 80. But again, you just need that key item showing that you've actually defeated a monster and you're worthy, or you're able to come to this area, because we want to make sure that you are up to par and before you get to these high level areas. It's kind of like if you play Final Fantasy XIV, you need certain gear. If you don't have that gear equipped, there's like an average of all the gear that you have, and if you don't have that average, you can't join certain what is it called, dungeons. So it's kind of something in that nature. You know, you can't come to this area. This is, you know, again, it's a high level area. You can't come here unless you have that gear. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions, if I'm talking too much, if I'm not talking loud enough, just let me know, and we will definitely address those things. But right now, we're trying to get the server to where people feel comfortable playing here. But that's it, guys. You guys take care. Enjoy the day. If you are in Asia, like one of my YouTube followers, have a good night, or enjoy your sleep, because it is 2:46 in the morning. You guys take care. Goodbye.